These are my brothers. More specifically, this is me, and then today's episode is gonna have a heavier focus on him. No, not him. Him. This is Trim. He is such a wonderful guy, and he is now a freshman in college. And this past summer, he actually graduated from high school. Before I start the story, there is a lot of background information that I want you to know. During this exact time, my grandma was in the hospital, and also during this time, I was running a little bit late because the healthcare center that my grandma was at was about an hour away from where my brother's high school was. But without further ado, this is the day in which my brother graduated high school.
Rồi đi nghe nói. Bye.
Phim này nãy
Okay, đi. Bye bye. Bye nè. Cầm tay. High five. Giỏi, giỏi. Ok. Bye nói. Bye nói. Giỏi.
Today is a very exciting day because today is actually my brother's graduation. Now there was a lot of pressure in regards to going to the graduation in time because obviously I did not want to miss any of my brother's graduations. When I got there, unfortunately, the gates were closed off because the police officers blocked off that street for some reason. So I ended up having to park across the street at like a restaurant just so I could go and walk to my brother's graduation at his high school. Alright, so I'm running a tad bit late and I'm supposed to be with my family here. But the only reason why I'm late is because no one came in time in order to go watch over my grandma. You know, this hill is actually really steep. So for the remainder of this episode, if I sound winded or if I sound like I'm out of breath, I just want you to know why. But I finally made it to the school. Maybe you can hear me a little bit better now. I'm a little bit late because no one came into the hospital in order to take over for me and translate for my grandmother and just stay by her side. So I had to leave the hospital late.
Hey, oh my god.
Why are you wearing your work clothes?
Why? Because I think I couldn't go home and change.
It's okay, whatever, that's fine.
Excuse me?
Yeah.
Hello. Thank you.
Is there a restaurant?
Where is my mom?
I forgot her. We went to be confused too. Hello. I'm not gonna let you go out.
Where? Where is he? Where?
At the fan.
Oh, I see him. He's right there. He's right there. He walked out. Right here.
Andrew Richard Troutner.
He's the next one.
Trin Trong.
Yeah! Let's go! That's my brother!
Janelle Rose Vargas. Lauren Katie Vargas. Alexandra Grace Barnon. Elizabeth Shea Barnon. Jose Alonso Vasquez Rodas.
That looked so bad, but
Nicholas
I'm
John
so proud right now.
Velasco.
You can meet your graduates outside of entrance 1. Class of 2017, please stand and turn your tassels. Hold on, don't throw them. Now, by virtue of the power vested in me as principal of Fairfax High School by Fairfax County Public Schools and the State Board of Education of the Commonwealth of Virginia, I now declare you graduates of Fairfax High School on this date, June 2017, class dismissed.
Man, I am so proud of this boy. The thing is, my brothers and I have gone through a lot in our years throughout life. But what's crazy is each and every day my brothers continually showcase how strong they truly are, not just as individuals, but just as like a family unit. The bond that we have as brothers is just so incredibly strong, and it warms my heart every time I think about it. Seeing my brother graduate was one of the milestones in life that I definitely did not ever want to miss. Unfortunately, my grandma wasn't able to make it because she was in the hospital. So instead of having her come to the graduation, my family decided to do the same thing that we did during my graduation, because if she couldn't make it to his graduation, and he was going to bring the graduation to her.
Sao rồi? Cho bà cái mì màu này nè.
Cái trên cái mặt bà đó. Lát nữa về đã về tạo một bộ đồ.
My grandma was so incredibly happy to be able to see another one of her grandsons graduate high school. It's hard to convey truly how proud she was of that moment, but to put it in perspective, my grandma has always told me that the moments that she never wants to miss in my life or my brother's lives are our graduations from high school or college and our weddings. Right after we surprised her, we just hung out with her for a little while and just spent the day with her, just to make her a little bit happier, just to make the day a little bit less gloomy. Once my grandmother started getting tired, everyone started leaving because at the same time we were still moving at home. So my brothers and my family all left, and I stayed behind to watch over my grandmother.
Bye nội, bye đi.
Bye.
Bye đi, bye con.
Bye.
Bye đi.
Này. Lo nói. Giỏi quá.
And that is the day when my brother Trim graduated high school. Regardless of whether or not he watches this video, I just want to say I am still, to this day, so incredibly proud of everything that he's accomplished and everything that my other brothers have accomplished too. To be able to call them brothers is something that I'm so fortunate to have. But that's about it for me for today. Thank you so much for listening to the story. I have about 2 days left until I get to hop on a plane and go to California to see Nikki. I haven't packed a single thing yet. After a whole long day and after watching my brother graduate, I just want to emphasize again that I am so proud of him and that I truly believe that he's going to be capable of such great things. But it's just nice to be able to spend the night with my grandma again. She's sleeping, so we have to be quiet, okay? I hope you can still hear me. Thank you so much again for watching. I am so sorry that today's vlog is a little bit rough. I'm not saying the other videos are great either, but thanks for watching. It's been a treat.